Hey, what's up, guys? Nice day today. Birds are chirping. It's pretty sunny, and the weather is pretty nice. It's maybe 75. I'm gonna play some tennis later. But I was thinking about these housing costs, and a lot of people are complaining about rent is high, the mortgages are high, the interest rates. But I think really people need to adjust their measurement of what they can do based on their income and their financial ability. I think that's really the thing that's holding a lot of people back. You might be able to go to the bank and get approval for a loan for 4 to 5 times your income, but the question is, should you really be trying to buy a house that's $400,000 or $500,000 if you make $100,000? Maybe not. Maybe you should readjust, or people should readjust what they plan to spend from a cost standpoint based on their income and make it less. Is it crazy to think that you should try to buy a house that's 1 times your income or 2 times? And then I know what everybody's going to say. Oh, yeah, you can't find a house. There aren't any houses. But so the average price, I should say the median price, I think they said something like 400,000 right now. That means that you have a 500,000 houses below that number and 500,000 above. But it could be the average. Average might be a little bit lower than that. If that's the case, why do you have to get a house that costs that much when there's a lot of them that don't cost that much? And you can find a place that might need a little bit fix up. You could still get a loan on those. If they don't require a lot of work, you can still get a loan on a house that doesn't require a lot of work. So that's an alternative to some people. I know folks want to get a home, and you really should. If you have a family, that's the best thing to do, is get a house instead of paying rent, because you can't really grow, and then you start to throw away money because you're trying to rent a place that really meets all your needs and that you desire. So you end up paying a lot more in rent because you're really trying to rent a home, and really shouldn't be doing that. It's not designed to do that. Renting really should be temporary. So just to try a concept of buying a fixer-up or buying a house that needs a little bit of work, or something that's less than the average price of a home right now, which could be $350,000, $400,000 in America. But some states are a lot less than that. You can find some states where the average price is a lot lower than that. And maybe that's what people need to do. I hope everybody gets what they want, but sometimes you have to make some steps and take some stepping stones to getting to where you want to be. And right now, things are high because of greed. Basically, we can call it inflation, but it's another word for greed. People are charging more because they use that as an excuse to charge more money. So people will try to pay it, and then if you pay it, then they say, oh, well, we can get it because people paid it. So they just keep raising the prices. But what you should really be trying to do is play this game, and you can win the game. You just have to lower your expectations and stop doing what everybody else is doing, or what everybody expects you to do, and you can win this game. It's even possible, if you're a good saver, that you can buy a house cash, which I did that for the first time in my life. I bought a house cash, not this house, but I did get a house, paid all cash for it. And the funny thing is, it was very rewarding when I did it, and it's actually it's nicer than this house that I live in, but I'm going to sell it. But now that I know that I can do it, it just kind of opened up a whole new realm for me, and a whole new way of thinking, that in this age and era where house in America is going to cost you $400,000, that I could actually find one for less than $50,000 and put some work in it and have a house that may be worth $300,000 after the work is done. So that's what I'm doing, and You know, a lot of people say, oh, we don't want to be bothered with being a landlord. You don't have to be a landlord. You can own the house and never rent it out and work on it and decide to either live in it or sell it. So that's another alternative for people who are looking to get a home, get their dream home, whatever you want to call it. You might have to take a couple of steps to get there, but you can eventually get there by just doing some things a little bit differently than what the crowd does all the time. So hope you guys have a nice day. I'm going to go play some tennis and hope everybody wins.